Welcome to Chris Pirillo Tonight. I'm your host Chris Pirillo. First up, what do you like about Lacatalyx? There are many things in this life that I like. I like green tea. It's G-calicious, really. I like old video games, like back on Atari. I like bamboo. I guess I'm a Lacaholic. If you're one as well, you might like Lacatalyx. Next up, do you spend too much time on the internet? That horrible sound I make at the beginning of this video represents time being sucked out of our day by spending too much time on the internet. If you're trying to manage your time, you should consider trying this service that I found. Next up, how to play games and get free stuff. During our latest GoTo meeting, we were viewing Connor's desktop. Connor wanted to show all of us a way to get free things by playing the same games you're already playing every day. Next up, how to organize text and programming code. Managing text in a single text file is a bit of a klunch. Let's say that text happens to be code, such as PHP or CSS. You may want color highlighting, so that if you make a mistake you'll be able to detect it easier. Next up, how to run Linux on Windows, Ubuntu. Yes, it's possible to have Linux and Windows installed on the same PC, and why wouldn't you have both? You can install Linux using a live CD or even a USB drive. You could also use something like VMware Fusion as well. Next up, how to test your typing speed. You can join the race if you wish. Just type the text that appears and compare your typing speeds to everyone else you share the link with. Can you believe that I wasn't the winner? I had 89 words per minute, but Colin had 90 words per minute. Next up, how to make money playing World of Warcraft. Wow, one of the live callers the other night is a professional World of Warcraft player. He and his team travel around the country playing in tournaments. In just one, that they won first place, each team member won $5,000. Next up, what are the best electronic hits to buy? I was walking through Radio Shack the other day and came across the section of the store where they had these snap kits. They're basically rudimentary electronic kits. If you have a kid or someone who likes electronic kits, this is for you. Next up, why carry a desktop camera tripod? I tend to have trouble using a camera when having to set it on my desk. What I need is something flexible, a desktop tripod. It would make the nightmares of getting the right angle go away. And finally, what do you use for a KVM switch? Let's say that you have a PC, but you don't have a monitor, keyboard, or mouse plugged into it. However, you do have a notebook computer sitting there with Windows on it as well. You could use that notebook to run the PC with a KVM switch. Well, that is it for us tonight. I'm Chris Pirillo. I will talk to you again tomorrow night. Stay tuned. A new episode of The Electric Company is next. Until then, good night everybody.